All right, good morning. So, 2015 Volkswagen Beetle Toffee Brown. We're going to do a single stage paint correction and protect that with Jescar Powerlock, Jescar Colorlock. And then it should be pretty straightforward. The paint's in decent shape. There was body work on the passenger side, so it's super cloudy. Assuming it's just overspray. Once we get cleaned up, we'll really be able to see what's going on. We measured the paint. Apart from, like a 2x2 section on the passenger door, the paint reads really well. It's thick. Obviously, the bodywork is more towards the back of the passenger side, so there it gets super thick. For the hoods, or the convertible top rather, has some, darker spots along the back corner. So we have a ragtop cleaner. We're gonna use a leather brush. We'll see if we can't, make that lighter. And then ideally, I want to try to use Gyeon fabric coat on the top, especially because it's a light colored canvas. Interior is pretty clean. We vacuumed it last night. We'll clean and condition the leather. We wiped down all the hard surfaces. So we got a little bit of a jump start, vacuumed the trunk. So we're gonna crack on this today. It should be, it should take me 5 hours or so. This isn't, that big of a project. So let's get cracking. Alright, so I want to start with a convertible top before I start messing with the paint. So for that I'm using, this is ragtop convertible cleaner, and then I'm using, these are the same brushes I use for leather, so it's a, animal hair, relatively soft. So given how dirty this is, essentially spray this on. So we did a thorough rinse, remove the loose dirt. And then I want to soak this pretty good. Let it sit for a minute or two. And then we'll start scrubbing. So we'll do the other side as well. All right, mopped up. So, you get a lot of questions, you know, why do I wash inside if it takes me, you know, all this time and effort to, you know, clean up the space? And I really just like it, you know, I feel rushed outside, you know, it's not comfortable for me. I'm not in good shade unless I do it early in the morning. You know, so inside I got the variables under control. If I get the floor a little dirty and I gotta, you know, sweep it after, such is life. You know, it's just comfortable for me to be in. All right, so let's focus on this front quarter panel, because this is where the bodywork starts. So I taped up the edge, so I just want to focus on this panel. Wipe off some of the compound. So we just did the hood. I need to wipe off the rest of the hood, but I want to show what's going on with this panel a little bit. And let's see if we can't get closer with this. Okay, so let's use the overhead lights for a second. So you see the haze right there on the top of the, right around here. And it's all hazy. And then you can kind of see a better reflection there, right? There's trailing haze, and then there's a distinct line. Let's see if we can't show that. So there's a distinct line like there, right? I haven't touched this panel, right? So you see how faded that is versus the front, right? So we just see the swirls. Over here we have swirls and the haze. So okay, so I'm going to start polishing this. I got the 3-inch Rupes Yellow. We're going to use Sonax Perfect Finish. Let's see what it does. So back up here. C1. Okay, so we just did this little area here, right? See, it's better. And if we go further right, that's where the haze starts coming in. All right, there's our haze. So that's what we're going after. We're going to finish this panel. All right, let's check in. So polishing's done. You know, it's about 1 o'clock. Thankfully, there's not a whole lot of paint here with the top. I think I'll show kind of some, I guess, next steps. So This is a one-step polish, you know, which basically means I'm going to cycle it twice per section, but I'm not so much worried about the, you know, checking progress as I go, because, you know, it is just a one-step. If it was a two-step, you know, then yes, you know, every little section you're going to wipe, you're going to IPA, you're going to get the light out, you know, you're going to keep chasing, you know, smaller defects. Now with this, I wanted to one-step the whole car first, and then now is when I'm going to go back and fix some isolated scratches. Like there's a section on the hood, you know, the back lid. There's a couple places I just want to get a little better, but mainly that's because it's, you know, it's like clusters of scratches as opposed to, you know, kind of one-offs, right? We're not going for, you know, ultra high clarity paint here. You know, expectations, you know, 70% or better, you know, is kind of what we're shooting. And because of that, you know, I don't want to get out the, you know, go over the whole panel again if all I'm trying to do is focus on a little area. So for that, we're just going to use the 3. So similar to the E300, we're just going to put Colorlock on. That'll help with the dark brown. Colorlock on. It's been on the car for a little while, so I'm going to pull it off now. Pull the Colorlock off. We'll get the covers off the tires and wheels. We'll dress those, clean up the wheels, do the glass, and that's about it. So it's coming along. There's definitely less metallic in this color than the Mercedes. Alright, so I want to talk floor mats for a second. Alright, carpet floor mats, tan, definitely grimy. Got a big stain on the driver's or the passenger side for this one. And what I've been doing is, this is my old DA. This is a Gyeon 6-inch. I have a 5-inch Lake Country vacuum plate. And then I have this carpet attachment. So I got this from Detailed Image, and instead of sitting there grinding away on it with a, you know, by hand, I'm going to use this guy, and it's going to, you know, make my life a lot easier, as well as, you know, get these things cleaned up.